Today, everybody, I'm going to show you how to make some rib tips, pork rib tips. Everybody preheat your oven to 255, and I want you to take a small onion, cut it into large chunks, and put it in a pan that's covered in foil. I use heavy duty foil. And then I put your rib tips or your ribs on the onions. You could also use those country style ribs here would be great. I'll tell you about rib tips later. But anyway, let's get them covered with some nice rub that you like. I'll put a recipe for my rub on here, and then they'll be exactly as I made them today. These are going to be probably your favorite rib recipe ever in the whole wide world. Inside, because you know what? It's 100 degrees outside. No, it's 109 degrees outside. I'm in Texas. But anyway, I ran out of stuff here, but I shook it until we got them all covered. And then what I want you to do is get some heavy duty aluminum foil. And I want you to cover them with it, okay? Tightly cover them. We're going to create a steam system for them. And remember, we're only going to cook them for 255 degrees, all right? Then I want you to take them and put them into a 255 degree oven for 2 hours undisturbed. After 2 hours, take them out. Take a look at them, and there should be some steam here, so be very careful with the steam. And you should discover that they have created a lot of fat that came off of the ribs. Okay, now we're going to have to get a bowl and something and grab a hold of this pan and dump this juice. Okay, I don't want you dumping your ribs out on the table or anything, but you got to get rid of the juice. So get you a bowl and get you a mitt or something and grab a hold and take it easy just like this, and pour your fat that's in this pan into this juice, into this bowl, because we have to get rid of it. It's no good to cook to finish up our recipe and all this fat, okay? And set it aside. And now what I want you to do, I want you to just look at that. Will you? Just look at that. Oh man, oh baby. You're going to be famous for these ribs. Well, anyway, I'm going to test them here, and I'm going to see that they are not tender yet, okay? Didn't expect them to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me out some of my favorite barbecue sauce. Mine happens to be from a local restaurant, so unless you live in Fort Worth, Texas, you won't be able to get it. So use your favorite barbecue sauce. And I have a half a cup here, and I am pouring it over these rib tips, okay? It would work on country style also, or any ribs actually. So anyway, I'm going to take it here, and I'm going to recover it with the foil. Use the same foil and go right back in that oven at 255 degrees for 2 more hours. Okay, it's going to be a 4-hour total. Alright, so we're going right back in here for 2 more hours, and there's really a lot more to do. After 2 hours, take them out, and voila, there they are. They're tender, they're juicy, they're delicious. But you know what? They're not quite ready yet. I'm going to reach in here and see if I can't score me a little bitty piece to test it and see how they taste. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to make it where it don't look too bad to steal that piece. Oh yeah, baby. You just ain't gonna believe it. So now I'm gonna take a little bit more barbecue sauce, take my little brush, and I'm gonna brush the top of these ribs, okay? Remember, we're cooking inside, so we got to make them appear to be outside cooked ribs for the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Was that a week away? Okay, now I want you to raise your oven heat up to 350 degrees. And I want you to take these ribs that we just covered with that sauce and put them in there uncovered for 15 minutes. You hear me now? Only 15 minutes. And folks, let me tell you, in 15 minutes, when you take these ribs out, that's what you're going to see, okay? They were absolutely wonderful. I just finished eating them. Look at this now. Just take and let them, I took them immediately with my tongs there and went straight to the plate with them. And look at all them caramelized onions underneath. Wow. And this meat is so tender here, folks. I'm telling you, it is wonderful. And when I got these last two pieces up, you know, I just had to try some of it. It's very, very, very hot at this time. So I set it aside, and you're going to get to hear this me.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Just pitiful, huh? Just what you'd expect. Well, there you go, folks. These are my Texas-style rib tips made inside in the oven. I hope you try them, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.